Hello everybody, my name is Harvey and welcome back to a new video. In today's video we are going to be looking at my new daily driver. So as you all know, the Audi A1 was my daily driver, but I traded it in for this beauty. Now then, for those of you who don't know, or if some of you have seen the first ever video put on this channel, you will know my dad spoke about the PT Cruiser and said that the accelerator pedal was the same as what my Mini had. Now then, what he was talking about there was I used to have a Mini Cooper S 2007. Now that car was a 1.6 litre. It had 179 horsepower or something like that, and that was the best car I ever owned, hands down best car I ever owned. And my parents, my dad and my stepmom, got a new car, which you will see. When they went to go pick up their car, I went with them, and I saw this beauty just sat there. I was like, well, this is really cheap for that type of car. So quick price range. So you can find these cars starting at 7 grand and they end at like 14-15 grand for a used one. Obviously that depends on year, mileage and add-ons that the car's had. This car I'm sitting in now was 9,599, I think it was. Obviously I'm paying for it monthly. Yeah, this is my new daily driver. Here's what it looks like on the outside. This car is to get me from A to B to work, and also it's an amazing car. So I've always been a fan of Minis, from 2007, from the one I had upwards, like my favourite cars. Funny fact, the way I got my Audi was I spec'd up a brand new Mini Cooper JCW. It was the same price monthly as my Audi was, and my dad was like, oh, you probably get a better car for that price, because obviously it'll devalue the moment you drive it out. So obviously I went with the Audi. Regretted it, trust me, I regretted it. So I went from a Mini to an Audi, and I didn't like the Audi at all. Like, the only good bit about it was the automatic. It's got blue leather interior. It's got the chili pack. It's got the sat nav pack. It's a 2016 Mini Clubman Cooper SD. So the engine specs are 187 horsepower with 400 newton meters of torque and a 4-cylinder. And if I get this car stage 1 remapped, it goes up to 220 horsepower and 500 newton meters of torque, which is just insane. This car doesn't need remapping because it's already fast enough. Only thing I don't like about it is it's diesel, so you don't get the noise of a petrol and stuff like that. So let me show you around the interior. So you got blue leather interior, amazing, and then the door cards aren't scratchy plastic, which is nice. So this bit down here lights up blue in like a nice little pattern. It's quite nice actually. Back seats, it's got heating in the back. I'll show you around the back. So in the back of the car, you have an armrest with covered cup holders. So all you have to do is just bang. I love that feature. Genuinely, I love that feature. It's amazing. So yeah, you got blue leather interior, which is really nice. It's quite comfy in the back. You have a lot of leg room, so like, and you can push your feet forward as well. This is my typical driving position, and obviously, as you can see, you have got the upgraded infotainment system with the bigger screen, and you know, you got heated seats in the front, the separate climate controls. You can change the fan speed in the back, so you got fans in the back as well. Got door cards, which aren't that big. So in the back of this car, it's actually quite roomy. You got quite a bit of headroom, and yeah, you can fit quite a lot of people in here. I don't know if you're able to fit 5. It is a 5-seater, but you know, find out. It is a really nice car. Like, I never thought I'd own a Clubman. I do prefer the older shaped Clubmans because it doesn't have the back doors, but this one is just as nice, to be honest. Now then, the boot is the good part. The boot is amazing. I love the boot on these cars. Let me quickly show you them. So to get into the boot of this car, all you have to do is pop that and pop that, and then you've got, you know, your cover, and then you've got your boot, which isn't too big, but it's big enough. And then if you lift that up, you got some hidden storage. That's all my work gear and food and whatever in there. But yeah, just close them up. Problem solved. So I'm not going to do a 0 to 60 on this car because obviously it's 3 degrees and the roads are quite slippery at the moment. But the 0 to 60 on this car is about 7.2, maybe 8.1 seconds, depending on, you know, the car. So you can get a Cooper S model with the same amount of horsepower, just less torque, and you can get a JCW one as well, which has got 220 horsepower, and I think it's got 450 newton meters of torque. So this one's right in the middle, which is amazing as well. Also, I am slightly ill. My nose is like playing up on me. So there's many different models as well. So you can get the Mini Clubman 1, that's got 90 horsepower, that's a petrol. You can get the Mini Clubman 1D, that's got 97 horsepower and that's a diesel. You can get the Mini Clubman Cooper, that's got 130 horsepower, petrol. And you can get the Mini Clubman Cooper D, that's got 150 horsepower, that's a diesel. You can get the Mini Clubman S, that's got 187 horsepower, that's a petrol. You can get the Mini Clubman Cooper SD, which is the one I'm in now, with 187 horsepower and 400 newton meters of torque. And you can also get Mini Clubman Cooper SD All 4, which means it's 4-wheel drive. This one isn't 4-wheel drive, hence why I can't do an 0 to 60 running it. But you can also get the Mini Clubman JCW All 4 or a normal Mini Clubman JCW. So yeah, there's a lot of different versions of this car and I love it. I've always liked minis, but I absolutely love this car. So yeah, like I said, the price range for this car is 7 to 15 grand, but like, I don't understand how, like, these cars are so little value. Like a 2008 model Clubman Cooper SD is currently going for 4 grand. 4 grand for a 2007, and for a 2016 one you can get it for 7 grand. That's just incredible. So I don't understand how these are so low in value, but yet the older versions are going up in value. I really couldn't tell you. But no, this car is absolutely amazing, and it should hold its value at 9 grand as well. As I keep driving, well, as I keep it. It's currently got 69,206 miles on it, and I'm averaging 40 miles per gallon with a light foot in eco mode as well. So, you know, I don't drive it in sport. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I put it in sport to have a little bit of fun, but eco mode is just enough, to be fair. So yeah, that's my new daily driver. We will be speaking about a new car as well tomorrow. We're filming that one, so you've got a good range of videos coming out this month, next month, and the month after as well. So hopefully you all like this video. If you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the post notification button so you get notified every time we upload. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy, as people like to say. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and we shall see you in the next video. I apologize for being ill, and I might be ill for the video tomorrow, but hopefully you understand why. Goodbye.